You are take 3. And you are watching you are watching YouTube channel. You are watching YouTube. Do. Okay, I think that's the one. I think that's the one. It's gonna be the one. Hey you guys, my name is Charity and welcome to my channel. If I already know you, thanks so much for stopping by. It's so nice to see you. And if I don't know you, girl, hey, it's
Hello.
nice to meet you. So glad that y'all came, clicked on this video. Go ahead and hit the like button. Help your girl out, you know what I'm saying? Cause we a small channel, but we're trying to get up there, so you know what I'm saying? Help me out. Hit the subscribe button so that you can get notified when I post new videos, and turn on the post notifications so those notifications come more frequently. With that being said, let's get into the video. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be more of an introduction to my YouTube channel. I posted a while back, a couple years ago, but I never just took the time to kind of just talk to y'all and let y'all get to know me on sort of a personal level. So this is gonna be a Q&A style video. Just gonna be kind of answering a couple questions just so y'all can get to know me, see a little bit inside my mind, and yeah, it's a little bit about me. I'm 24 years old, born and raised in Texas. I'm a professional dancer. I've been dancing for about 10 years now. Currently, I'm a member of the Dallas Cowboys Rhythm and Blue dance team, where I'm going into my 2nd year. I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm a niece, I'm a cousin, I'm a follower of Christ. And yeah, that's kind of me in a nutshell. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into these questions. I got my handy dandy notebook. I have 13 questions here, but I'm gonna try to do all of them. I don't want this video to be super long. So we're gonna see what we can get through. Question number 1 is, how did I start dancing? So like I said before, I started dancing about 10 years ago, back when I was around 13 or 14. But my performance journey started long before that. Back in elementary school, my school had a little step team, and the age requirement was you had to be in 5th grade to join the step team. Well, I had started going to that school in 3rd grade. And so when I went to 4th grade, for some reason, they dropped the age limit down to 4th grade, and I would have had to try it out. I made the team somehow, y'all. I don't know how I made that team. Looking back, I don't think I had no type of rhythm. I was so awkward, but yeah, I made the step team, and we would do performances at like pep rallies. And the main thing that I remember is that every time I got on stage in front of people just performing, it was like a different feeling. I've always been more of just like I was super shy growing up. If you know me in person, you think I'm quiet now. No, baby. It was worse than that when I was a kid. I've always been like the shy, timid type of person. But it was something about when I got on stage, all of that shifted. And it was almost like a blackout. Like when I was performing, it was the only time that I felt like I was heard. It's the only time I felt important, and it's the only time that I felt like powerful in a way. That was when I learned that I loved performing. And so I did step from 4th grade all the way until 7th grade. The middle school that I went to in 8th grade, there was a dance team. I tried out and ended up making the team. And from there, it was kind of history. I just didn't stop I didn't stop. So next question is, what is my dance background? So like I said, I started in 8th grade. I would take, ballet classes here and there, but it was never just consistently. So I was never really technically trained, but I ended up going to high school. I found out that they had a dance team there. I tried out, and again, I somehow made it. So I danced in high school for all 4 years. I was in an officer position my sophomore year. Then I became co-captain my junior year, to serve and captain my senior year. From there, I went to Texas Women's University in Denton, where I was a member of the Pioneer Pride dance team. That was the second year of the team ever being in existence. It was a brand new team. So that's pretty exciting to kind of be in that history book or whatever. From there, I did 1 year at TWU. Then I went to Grambling State University, where I was a member of the Orchesis Dance Company for 2 years. And what did I do next?
Wait for it. Here it comes.
Oh, and TWU, I was also a dance major. I was a dance major at both Grambling and TWU. I got majority of my technical training from. So I ended up moving back to Dallas after my second year of Grambling, where I was a member of the Dallas Sidekicks dancers for 1 year. And then I took a break. I took a year off from dancing on a team. That year I kind of got into heels, and then I became a member of DCRB last year, and so I'm going into my second year now. And I didn't mention this, in high school I was also a part of like a community praise dance team called Ordered Steps. Did like backup for some local artists back when I was in high school. Is that everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. So that's my dance background. So the next question is, what are my dance career goals? And I'm a person that I'm not super huge on making like a hard 5-year goal. This is where I'm going to be in 10 years. This is where I'm going to be in 15 years, married with kids in a house. That's not me. Because I know that plans don't go according to plan all the time. And me trying to figure it out now would just drive myself crazy. So I'm big on kind of going with the flow. Whatever God puts in my heart to do in the moment, I try to do that. That's the reason that y'all are watching this, is because this is something that God has put on my heart to do. So as far as goals that I have, a goal of mine is to travel the world performing, doing what I love, teaching dance, being able to impact other people. Another goal of mine is to become a part-time or full-time content creator. Another goal of mine is to open my own dance studio or dance/performance studio. My favorite food, and food is my favorite topic.
Yeah, boy.
My favorite food items since I was a kid have always been pizza and macaroni and cheese. Those two cannot let me down. Like, if you make some mac and cheese that I don't like, it gotta be nasty. Like, it gotta be disgusting. Because I like mac and cheese. I don't care where it come from. Same thing with pizza. Whew. Excuse me, y'all. I was losing my voice, so I had to go get something to drink. Next question. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? I definitely lean more towards the introverted side. I have introverted tendencies, but I can also be extroverted when I need to. And so in that way, I would call myself like an introverted extrovert, leaning more towards the introvert side. All right, next question. What was the next question? How do I stay motivated? The short answer is I don't. Motivation is an emotion that comes and goes, just like happiness, just like sadness, embarrassment, anxiety, fear. Any of those emotions, they come and go. You don't always feel happy. You don't always feel sad. You don't always feel motivated. And that's completely okay. I think what's helped me thus far, and it's something that I'm still working on. Of course, I'm nowhere near perfect. But I think what has helped me thus far is discipline. Discipline is going to trump motivation any day. Because when you have the discipline to stay focused on your goal or whatever it is that you're trying to do, you don't have to be motivated to do the thing. You are disciplined enough to know that I have to do this every day to see the result that I want to get. You're not going to be motivated, and I feel like that's why a lot of people fall off, is because they feel like, and maybe even social media paints this picture that people are just up and ready to go, and they got their life together, and they always feel up for the gym, and they always feel ready, they always feel motivated, when that's just not true. So people feel like they're doing something wrong, and it makes them feel bad, and it makes them want to fall off. You can't let that be you, okay? Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on what it is that you want to achieve, and know that in time, it's not going to happen next week. It might not happen next month. It might not happen next year. But if you continue to be disciplined, you're going to look back in a year. You're going to be like, wow, I'm not where I used to be. but you can't rely on your motivation. You got to rely on your discipline.
And that's a fact.
What's the hardest habit I've had to overcome? I would say, like I said earlier, I am more of a shy, more reserved. I wouldn't say that I'm shy now. I've kind of grown out of the shyness, but I'm still a very more reserved person. When I am in new environments or environments that I'm not familiar with, I get very uncomfortable. I'm not the person to go up to somebody and start conversations with them. Like, I'm just really to myself. That has been a struggle for me when it comes to being a dancer in the industry, in any arena that I've gone into. It's like, especially if you're in the dance community, you kind of know you have to meet people, you gotta network, you gotta talk to people, you have to build relationships. And that's something that I really struggle with because it's so outside my comfort zone. I'll get nervous, I'll get sweaty, like whenever I'm talking to somebody, I won't really know what to say. And it's a little different because like in the dance studio, that's where I feel comfortable, or on stage, that's where I feel comfortable. A part of the reason that I love dance is because it is the way I speak. I used to say that, you know, I may not speak with my voice, but you're gonna hear me through my movement. And I really take that to heart. Like when you see me dance, it's a completely different side of me than who I am on a daily basis. And it just takes me a while to get comfortable around people. So being in this space where one of the biggest ways that you can grow and, you know, get the job, get booked, is to network with people, build relationships. And that's nowhere near my strong suit. It can be hard because a lot of the times I feel like I don't have what it takes. And so just overcoming that and kind of pushing myself out my comfort zone, I'm still overcoming it, but it would have to be the thing that I struggle with the most and the hardest habit that I have to get out of. Last question. We kind of got here fast. I know. No need to be sad about it. This won't be y'all last time seeing me. It's okay, I promise. So, last question is, if I could talk to my younger self, what would I say? Whew, that's a deep one. If I could talk to young Charity, I would say, don't be afraid to be you. And don't try to fit in. Because these people that you're trying to fit in with right now, you're not even going to know them in 2 years. You're not even going to know them in 5 years. You're not going to know them in 10 years. And fitting in is going to cause you to dim your light. And that's something that you should never do. If people don't like you, so be it. If somebody is looking at you weird, so be it. Something that I loved to do as a kid was I used to wear crowns every single day, and I could not leave the house without my crown. I used to wear like every color of the outfit, every color of the rainbow in my outfits, because that's how I expressed myself. I used to just be a much brighter version of me, but I stifled that because I wanted to have friends. I wanted to, fit in with the crowd, and I didn't want to stand out too much because I knew that people were making fun of me and yada, yada, yada. And that's caused me to have to get into a mode where I'm finding that part of myself again. And it should never have to be like that. So never be afraid to be you. Don't let people's opinions of you allow you to shrink or dim your light in any way. Be you wholeheartedly, and the people that are gonna come, the people that are attracted to you when you're being yourself are the people that are meant to be there. So don't be afraid to be yourself, boo. And love you. Know that you are capable of any and everything you put your mind to. And don't be afraid to just go after life. Well, y'all know what time it is. We have reached the end of this video. Thank y'all so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way through. I appreciate you so much. If you liked the video and you want to see more like this, make sure you hit the like button. Comment down below other videos that y'all want to see from me or other questions that you may have for me. Make sure that you subscribe and turn on the post notifications so that you can see more videos and you get notified when I post. So, with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.